Good morning, 7500 York. Today is Monday, March 23rd, 2026. We had a little bit of a tease with the weather over the weekend. I hope you all had a chance to enjoy the beautiful day on Sunday. It was in the 70s, it was sunny, it was warm, it felt like spring. Unfortunately, Mother Nature pulled the rug out from under us. And yesterday was I'm going to stop short of saying miserable, but not even close to the beautiful day that Saturday was. It's currently 28 degrees, feels like 28, so that means that there's really no significant wind out there. The high today is going to be about 47 degrees. So it'll be a little bit warmer than yesterday. It looks like the sun is out. Good opportunity to get out and walk. The snow is mostly gone. There might be a little bit here and there tucked in a corner. But you shouldn't have any walking hazards. So good day to bundle up and get out for a walk. The warmest day this week is going to be Wednesday with a high of 68. It's going to be straddled by some cooler days. And then the weekend should be in the upper 50s and the low 60s. So let's look forward to a beautiful weekend. Today is National Puppy Day. Who doesn't love a puppy? So if you get a chance to get out and visit with a puppy, today's a good day to do that. It's also National Chip and Dip Day. That's a relatively nutritious little snack if you don't overdo it. We are in the middle of March Madness for college basketball fans. This is the week that you root for. There's a lot of exciting games going on. We're also in the middle of National Cherry Blossom Festival in DC. So if you've ever visited Washington, DC this time of year, it's spectacularly beautiful with the cherry trees blooming. And it's National Cleaning Week. I feel it because we're coming off of a pretty difficult winter. Lots of sand, lots of salt, lots of mess. So it's a good week to focus on cleaning up your home, your life, your car, all those things that sort of suffer through the winter. Okay, so some announcements from the office. The 7500 York van is in for repairs. However, the York Gardens van has been made available for the next 3 days and it will follow the normal schedule. So there is van service today, tomorrow, and Wednesday using the York Gardens van, and then hopefully the 7500 York van will be back. So sign in for runs on the van, and Chuck is here today to be driving you to your destinations. Another announcement from the office, low vision directories are available in the office. You all should have gotten your copies of the directory contents last week. Jake has low vision versions available in the office, so if you need one, stop by and get one. I have a request from Michael Ordorf and the property crew. There's been a rash of people leaving things around that should not be left around. Things that seem to be meant to be thrown away, but they are being put in inappropriate places. So please don't leave any items in the elevator lobbies on the east and west side or in the middle, in the garage, in the trash rooms, or anywhere where it doesn't belong. Please don't leave things lying around on surfaces thinking that you're leaving them for someone else to take as their own, a donation table. We don't have a donation table in the building. So if you have things that you need to get rid of, you need to do it according to the guidelines of the cooperative. Note that particularly in the elevator lobbies and in the garage, there are cameras. And Michael has noted that if things are left around, the camera footage will be reviewed and the person responsible will be fined. So it's unfortunate that it has to go to fines, but it is not the responsibility of the housekeeping crew or the maintenance crew to get rid of the things that you don't want. If you need assistance, please contact Michael or the maintenance crew for information on how to dispose of your items, but do not assume that the property crew or the maintenance crew will take care of them for you by leaving them around. Please be considerate, please be appropriate. It is not part of the responsibility of the housekeeping or maintenance crew to dispose of the things that you no longer want. Okay, let's move on to the dining room. Today's dinner special is tater tot hot dish with a dinner roll. This is a gluten-free entree. I guess everything except the dinner roll is gluten-free. So if you eat gluten-free, say no thank you to the dinner roll. And as always, you can order off the always available menu at dinner or during lunchtime between 11 and 11, well, always available. So always available is available between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. For takeout or for fast casual, sit down between 11 and 1. Safe driver class, don't forget, this is being offered on Friday, April 10th from 9 to 1. Please sign up in the office. Note it is a 4-hour class, it is classroom style, there are no written tests, there is no driving test. By doing this class, you are entitled to 10% off of your auto insurance for 3 years. The fee for the class is $24, and you'll make it out to the organization. Come see Holly in the office, sign up, and she has a little card right there on the reception desk stating how the check is to be made out. Take advantage of this great offer, 10% off your auto insurance for 3 years just by sitting through a classroom presentation that is really good, important information for everybody. All right, let's get to what's going on this week. Again, today is Monday, March 23rd. The workshop is open between 9:30 and noon. The men's social, 9:30 on the balcony. Partner bridge, 1 o'clock on the balcony. The quilters are getting together at 3 o'clock in the social room this afternoon. And hand and foot will be played on the balcony at 7 p.m. What special events are coming up this week? Tuesday at 3 p.m. the 9th floor coffee will be held in the social room. If you have lost a pet in your life, at 5 o'clock on Tuesday there's a pet memory dinner where those of you who have had pets in your lives and love them and will always love them can gather and share stories about your lost pets. Then on Wednesday, a really important presentation sponsored by the Resident Services Health and Wellness Committee. It is financial security, and they're focusing on scams. Chris Hune is the speaker. He's a state of Minnesota Assistant Special Agent in charge, and he will be here to teach patterns of recognition for when talking about individual scams. As scams evolve, people can then recognize new variations. So come to this presentation. It will be in the CAC at 1:30 on Wednesday. It will also be broadcast on York TV. Okay, also Thursday afternoon, 3 p.m., join Judith Grittner for the night sky class. You'll be looking at the night skies coming up in the month of April. And then Thursday night, brought to you by the Big Screen Committee, the movie Hoosiers, just in time for March Madness season. This is a famous movie about a coach with a checkered past and a local drunk train in a small high school basketball team to become a top contender for the state championship in 1950s Indiana, starring the late Gene Hackman, Barbara Hershey, and Dennis Hopper. What a great cast. This 1996 movie was nominated for 2 Oscars. Join the group in the CAC to see this fun and topical movie. Friday, your card sale. The Card Recyclers Group is having their monthly card sale in the hobby room between 9 and 11. Join them, stock up on cards for the upcoming seasons, including Easter. And Friday afternoon, it's Pie Day between 1 and 2:30. Lemon meringue pie in the fireside room. And Friday evening, that special event that comes once a month, bingo in the CAC. Join the group and have fun and socializing for bingo at 7 o'clock on Friday. And last but not least, Board report, Sunday night, this coming Sunday, the 29th of March. Join your neighbors in the CAC at 7 p.m. for the monthly board report. You'll get topical information from the board about what's happening in the community, things to remember, things to look for, and you have the opportunity to ask questions of the board members. So that's what I got for you. It should be a great day, should be a great week going forward. Spring is starting to show. Oh, one thing to look for, and you'll read a little bit more about this in the upcoming New York Times. If you get a chance to look out into the East Gardens, there is a garden plot that in the fall, a group of gardeners planted spring bulbs. So those 3 types of spring bulbs, crocuses, alliums, and daffodils, will be coming up. They will be emerging and showing their beautiful colors starting soon. So if you get a chance to walk out into the East Garden or look from your east side window down into the garden, you might see a peak of sprouts coming up at this time. Watch it, it'll evolve over time. You'll see the crocuses first, the daffodils second, and then the alliums will bloom later on, and they will extend into the beginning of the summer. This is a fun and exciting little piece of eye candy presented to you by the Garden Committee, so enjoy it. Have a great day. We'll see you around the campus.